Hello people Earth and welcome to episode 9 of the Battle City Tournament. I'm your one and only host Gamma Axia, but let's get started with Block C's introduction of the duelist, starting with...
Arcana was one of the most renowned magicians, celebrated for his ability to escape from any trap. However, one day he suffered a severe facial scar, and his growing bitterness caused him to lose the love of his life. Now, Merrick Ishtar has promised to restore his beloved to him. Ashley Smith was disappointed that the card she had designed was not being released by Industrial Illusions. Consequently, she approached Kaiba Corp and joined their research and development department for Duel Monsters cards. Through her collaboration with Kaiba Corp, the cards were successfully released and the company was pleased to bring them to market. Croquet has assumed control of Industrial Illusions, while Maximilian Pegasus continues to recover from the loss of Millennium Eye. Now, Croquet has entered the Battle City Tournament with the objective of identifying and confronting the individual responsible for harming Maximilian Pegasus. Adrian Randolph Crumb III has served as the Chief Financial Officer of Kaiba Corporation since its founding by Gozaburo Kaiba. Following Seto Kaiba's takeover of the company, Crump was fortunate to retain his position. However, during the Battle City Tournament, Seto Kaiba instructed him to defeat any duelist deemed weak. Jean-Claude Magnum is an actor and professional duelist ranked number 24, known for promoting duel monsters in his films by incorporating dueling into his performances. His professional ranking could be higher, but he does not consistently participate in tournaments to improve his position. Notably, he has been defeated twice by the 13th ranked professional duelist, My Valentine. Currently, he faces a personal challenge as he is planning to propose marriage to Mai. Jessica Snow has achieved the status of professional duelist, albeit currently holding the lowest rank. Nevertheless, she remains determined to break into the top 10 of professional duelist rankings, with the aspiration that winning the Battle City Tournament will serve as definitive proof of her skill and potential. Kai Fitzpatrick was sick once again and couldn't make it to Duelist Kingdom. He suffers from a rare lung condition that causes his lungs to strain and makes him cough up blood whenever he duels. Still, this didn't stop him from joining Battle City. Koji Nagumo continued to compete in the Underground Dueling League after abandoning his aspirations for professional circuit. Recently, he engaged in discussions with Mr. Shroud, who was enthusiastic about establishing a new Underground League design surpass the quality and reputation of the previous one. My Valentine was invited to Battle City due to her exceptional dueling skills, and she aimed to challenge as many opponents as possible to demonstrate the superiority of her Harpies deck. However, her focus on competing was continually disrupted by Jean-Claude Magnum, who persistently proposed marriage to her, causing her growing frustration. Max D. Cannon lost all memory of his 5 brothers after awakening from a shipwreck on Duelist Kingdom. During the ongoing Duelist Kingdom tournament, Maximilian Pegasus offered him guidance and support. As the tournament progressed, Max began relearning the art of dueling under Pegasus's mentorship. Upon discovering that his teacher had been injured by another duelist, Max returned to Domino City and joined the Battle City Tournament. There, he encountered an individual claiming to be his brother. However, Max remained unconvinced of this person's identity. Nesbitt serves as the head of technical engineering for Kaiba Corporation prior to Seto Kaiba's takeover of the company. Nesbitt specialized in designing and manufacturing weapons. Following a change in leadership, his focus shifted to developing duel discs and constructing dueling arenas. Under Seto Kaiba's directive, he is also tasked with engaging in duels against weaker duelists to ensure they are eliminated from advancing further. Shadi was invited to Battle City. However, his primary objective is to reveal a secret to the Pharaoh, also known as Yami Yugi, and explain how to unlock his memories, regardless of the tournament's outcome. Should he face defeat, he intends to challenge the Pharaoh/Yami Yugi to a duel nonetheless. Tia Gardner was assisting Yami Yugi in uncovering more about his past by engaging in a discussion with Shizu Ishtar, a woman from the Domino City Museum. Following that meeting, Tia received a letter in the mail inviting her to participate in Battle City. Although she was perplexed by the unexpected invitation, she remained unaware that it had been sent by the rare hunters who sought to obtain her rare card. Tetsu Trudge, like many other duelists, was given an invitation to Battle City. However, the rare hunter sought to claim his rarest card, the Tri-Horned Dragon. Determined to prove himself, Trudge aimed to win as many duels as possible to acquire more rare cards through legitimate means, unlike his previous methods. Weevil Underwood, once ranked 4th, fell to 5th place following the events of Duelist Kingdom. Determined to reclaim his former standing, he plans to challenge every professional duelist who crosses his path, resorting to underhanded tactics and even cheating if necessary to achieve his goal. After returning from Duelist Kingdom and claiming the Millennium Eye from Pegasus, Yami Bakura began devising his next course of action. Though already in possession of the Millennium Scales, he entrusted them to Joey's sister, transforming her into the Dark Mistress. Acting under his orders, she was tasked with entering the new tournament, confronting any challenger she met, and collecting as many souls as possible. Meanwhile, Yami Bakura's subsequent objective was to locate the Millennium Rod and the Millennium Key, which is a Millennium Key on Duelist Kingdom, but which had mysteriously vanished.
Now let's see who's dueling who, starting with
Block C, Match 1, Tetsu Trudge vs. Ashley Smith. Block C, Match 2, Arcana vs. Shoddy. Block C, Match 3, Koji Nagumo vs. Yami Bakura. Block C, Match 4, Kai Fitzpatrick vs. Jean-Claude Magnum. Block C, Match 5, My Valentine vs. Croquet. Block C, Match 6, Jessica Snow vs. Crump. Block C, Match 7, Max D, Cannon vs. Tia Gardner. Block C, Match 8, Weevil Underwood vs. Nesbitt.
Now it's time to duel. And welcome to Block C, Round 1, Match 1. We got Trudge versus Ashley Smith. This is going to be interesting because Trudge's deck has been upgraded since the last time we've seen him duel. And we have Ashley upgraded her own deck with new cards that she was able to get out from Kyber Cup. But you know what time it is? It's time to duel. And we got Giant Rat, Enraged Battle Ox, the Ritual card of the Dodoku Rider, and we've also got Java Greed and Beast Soul Swap. Java Greed activates, bringing one card to the hand, and Heavy Storm destroys all cards on the field. Well, Magic and Trap, should I say. And it looks like both opponents are playing defensively. Okay, and we get it, Trudge's divisional boss monster. Oh, and Heavy Storm destroys the Earth Ark. Oh, and we get Ashley Smith's boss monster already. Giant Rat activates, bringing out the Pearl Beast. And we've got a spell trap face down on Ashley Smith's side. And we've got Grass, I think. And it looks like Ashley Smith's life points dropped down to 6,000, while Trudge's life points at 7,700. And we've got Heavy Storm on our side now, destroying all magic cards and traps. And Graves destroys the... And it looks like Trudge's dropped Ashley Smith's life points down to 2,100. And we got Monster Reborn, bringing back the DD Guardian. Guide, not Guardian. Assault Dog activates special ability, bringing 2 more Assault Dogs to the field. Not the smartest move. But activating its special ability is allowed to send 1 card from its own deck. Oh. And the winner is Trudge. That means we'll go to match 2 to see who goes on to the next round. I'll see everyone there. And we're match 2. Trudge only needs to win this to go on to the next round. But if Ashley Smith wins, we go to the tiebreaker. Let's find out who moves on, who stays behind. It's time to duel. So we got Pearl Beast, the Wolf, Axe Wielder, Giant Rat, Dodoku Rider, and the I nearly said it then. And the Malevolent Nuzzler. Oh, and we've got reinforcement of the army bringing DD Assailant to the hand. And Raigeki destroys a giant rat. And it looks like the first damage of the dog is done to Trudge for 1,800. Oh, and Trappo sends the Axe Wielder to the grave. And Dust Tornado destroys Wabaku. And we've got DD Warrior Lady attacking, with DD Assailant attacking, leaving Trudge with already 2,900 life points. Oh, and we've got another Doku Rider. And we've got the equip spell equipping to Pale Beast, destroying the Dark DD Assailant. Assailant or Assassin? Survivor. And we've got DD Warrior just doing 100 damage to herself, but sending the Pale Beast to the Banish Zone. And DD Warrior does the final bit of damage, leaving Trudge with only 900 life points. And sadly to say, because he activated his equip spell effect, he wasn't able to summon a new monster out. And we've got DD Crow, and DD Warrior attacks the game. I'll see everyone in the tiebreaker. See you then. We're on tiebreaker event, Trudge versus Ashley Smith. Either duelist can move on to round 2, but only one can. Let's find out who's going to be going to round 2. It's time to duel. And we have Graves, Margin, should I say, Monster Reborn, the Doku Vidal Ritual Spell, and Trappo and Dust Tornado. And Margin activates its special ability, but Sakura is X-Boss Monster Graves to summon the Doku Rider in attack mode. And Monster Reborn will bring back Graves. But DD Crow activates his special ability, sending Graves to the Banish Zone. And Monster Reborn doesn't it does activate, but it doesn't summon anything back. And Fetching Roar activates, stopping that attack for that turn. And we've got the Dust Tornado and Trappo face down. Oh, and Raikage gets rid of both the two monsters that Trudge tried to summon. DD Warrior gets summoned but gets sent to the grave. And we've got DD Warrior Lady of the Wasteland in attack mode doing 1,100. Oh, and Mystic Typhoon destroys Mystic Typhoon. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland does another 1,100 with a face down card in defense. Oh, sadly to say for Trudge, he's not been able to summon any of his monsters out. And we've got DD Warrior and DD Guide. All three of them attack, leaving Trudge with only 2,100 life points. And DD Guide sends DD Warrior to the Banish Zone. Oh, and we get his boss monster, but sadly to say, that's not going to be enough. And DD Guy sends DD Crow to the Banish Zone. And the winner is Ashley Smith. She moves on to round 2. I'll meet everyone in the next match. Ashley Smith moves on to round 2. In the next match, we have Arcana versus Shadi. It's time to duel. Round 1, match 2. We got Arcana versus Shadi. This is going to be interesting because, one, I've never actually used Arcane deck as much to learn if there's any problems with it. But same with Shadi's newest deck. But you know what time it is? It's time to duel. We've got the Dark Magician, 2 Petits of the Clan, the Legend theme of Jester, and Fiendish Chain. Ooh, and the first damage does go to Shadi because he used the Malignant Seeker. And the Fiend goes in attack mode, but sadly to say, Widespread Ruin destroys it. But activates its special ability to bring a Dark Magician to the hand. And Premature Burial brings back both monsters. And we've got the Dark Magician in attack mode. But that does end the turn. And it looks like Shaddy's gone into defensive mode with his Millennium Seeker and his face down card. And Pot agreed, it draws 2 new cards, and we've got Mystic Tomato joining the Potter. But Wabaku stops the attack. Oh, we've got 2 Millennium Seekers in defense mode. Oh, Pot agreed, you know what that means. You can draw 2 new cards, but sadly to say, it's not going to go through because there's a magical drain. But lucky enough, by sending 1 magic card to the grave, it means the magical drain gets nullified. Dark Magician attacks for 1,100 damage to Shaddy's life points. And when the Millennium Seekers do go to the grave. And we've got Petting the Dark Clan in defense mode. And Snakehead attacks Mystic Tomato, coming out with another Mystic Tomato. And Seeker does damage to himself yet again. And sacrificing the Mystic Tomato and Dark Clown, we've got Arcana's second. He's another boss monster, the Dark Magician. First time we got 2 Dark Magicians in one duel. Oh, and we've got Morphing Jar. Oh, and Brain Control activates and summon an army of monsters. But sacrificing, he's allowed to summon another Dark Magician to the field. Oh, but Dark Hole activates, sending all 3 monsters to the grave. And we've got a card face down in the Spelling Trap card zone, leaving Shaddy's life points wide open for attack. And we've got the Malice's Dole of Demise in attack mode, doing 1,600. Oh, and we've got the Flash Assailant. And a hidden spellbook activate, sending 2 spell cards from the grave to the hand. And Solar Stone activate. Oh, that's clever. Activating Ectoplasma. Allowed to sacrifice Shaddy's own monster, doing 1,000 damage, leaving Shaddy with only 300 life points remaining. And we've got a monster card in defense mode. But lucky enough, he just needs to end his turn and he's won. And Ectoplasma activate, sacrificing his doll and winning the duel. So I meet everyone in match 2. Here on match 2, Arcana versus Shaddy. Shaddy needs to win this to do the tiebreaker. But if not, Arcana moves on to face Trudge in not Trudge, Ashley Smith in round 2. And we've got Dark Magician, the old Victoria Magician. We've got the double Coston, the Petite Clown, and Soul Exchange. But sadly to say, just double Coston has gone to the grave. And we've got Kaiju the Ghost Destroyer going to the Banish Zone for 2 turns. And Pot agreed, draw 2 new cards, summons the Dark Elf, attack 2,000. But sadly to say, Shaddy will gain 2,000, taking his life points to 10,000. And we've got Graceful Charity, drawing 3, get rid of 2. And he gets rid of all 3 monsters. He's only 2 summon monsters. Dust Tornado destroys Wabaku. That means Shaddy's saved for another turn. Soul Exchange goes face down. Shallow Grave activates, bring Double Costa and Mystic Tomato back to the field. Face down defense. Soul Exchange activates, sacrificing the Mystic Tomato and Double Costa to summon the Dark Magician. So he's got at least 4,500 life points on the attack points on the field already. And the only thing Shadi can do is play defensively and play a trap or spell card face down. And sadly to say, it's not going to help him as Shadi loses 4,500, dropping his life points down to 5,500. And the hidden spells brings back Dark Hole and the Golden Sarcophagus. Oh, we've got Pet in the Dark Cloud doing 500, Costa doing 1,700, Dark Angel, Dark Elf doing 2,000, and the Dark Magician takes the win. That means Arcana moves on to face Ashley Smith in round 2. Arcana moves on to round 2 to face Ashley Smith. In the next match, we have Koji Namagumo versus Yami Bikova. It's time to duel. Match 3. Well, round 1, match 3. Koji Namagumo versus Yami Bikova. Now, both duelists we have seen before. Koji from Duelist Kingdom and Bikova from Season 2, 3, and current date. But it looks like Koji's going to have a rough time. He's got Paraset, Wabaku, Spirit Art of Earth Art. We've got Potter Greed drawing 2 new cards. Using Heavy Storm destroy everything, but Wabaku will stop it. That means all spell and trap cards are destroyed. We've got Polymerization, fusing one of the new cards that the Army Bikova has is the Duke of Demise. And we've got Headless Knight in attack mode. But Paraset has activated its special ability. While flipped over, it's now joined up with the Dark deck. Giant Flea gets destroyed, doing the first damage of the duel, 50 life points. And Duke of Demise. Oh, and we've got 3 of the powerfulest monsters on the field. We have Duke of Demise, Dark Necrofair, and Gilgraph, all in attack mode. But we've got the Empress Sims herself destroying Gilgraph. So we don't even have the boss monster on the field. That's what makes me laugh. Oh, change my mind. There is the boss monster on the field now. And it looks like Koji Namagumo is going to suffer. As well, to be honest, destroying one of these monsters are hard enough, but destroying 2, especially one that's already powered itself up to 22,400, and its attack points are now rivaling Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Dark Necrofair does 2,200, leaving Koji Namagumo with only 3,400. And it looks like Deabout has just took the game. That's round 1 done. I'll meet everyone in round 2. And we're on match 2. Koji needs to win this to do the tiebreaker, but if not, Yami Bikova moves on to round 2. But let's find out who moves on. It's time to duel. And we've got 2 Giant Fleas, a Paraset, a Heavy Storm, and Insect Invitation. Pot of Greed, draw 2, drop 1 card face down, and have 2 cards in the Spell and Trap card zone. Oh, got Insect Barrier. Heavy Storm activates, destroys just desserts, doing 500 damage to Koji Namagumo. Mystic Tomato gets destroyed to bring out second one. Yami Bikori takes 200 damage, but summons Nudova in attack mode. And we got a card face down in the face, but Numidori activates special ability, destroy Hunter Spider. Oh, we've got Pinchop. Pinchop has been summoned. But Giant Germ goes to the grave. But that allows to bring out 2 more Giant Germs in attack mode. Giant Germ and Pinchop both get destroyed and activate the special abilities. Parasite gets summoned, but Giant Germ ability does do 500 damage. And by sending 3 cards to the baddest zone, Dark Netrophere gets summoned into attack mode. And Headless Knight Giant Germ attacks, leaving Koji Namiguma with only 4,350 life points. And it looks like they're going to suffer even more because Koji hasn't summoned another monster. Oh, and Giant Flea has joined Yami Bikori's side. And Potter Greed and Monster Reborn gets brought back from the grave to the deck. And the winner is Yami Bikori. That means he moves on to round 2. I'll see everyone in the next match. Yami Bikori moves on to round 2. In the next match, we got Kai Fitzpatrick versus Jean-Claude Magnum. It's time to duel. On round 1, match 4. Got Kai Fitzpatrick versus Jean-Claude Magnum. But for the rest of the duel, I will just call him Magnum because saying his full name will take me about 10 years. So we've got a fire deck versus a ninja deck. So we got Dark Soldier number 1, Battle Footballer, Foxfire, and the thing in the crater. And we got Yellow Ninja, and we got Go Gallant Ninja. Oh, got Thing in the Lava attacking. Oh, a special ability with that trait, able to summon Dark Soldier number 1 in attack mode. And we've got Battle Footballer in defense mode. And we've got the Zapper attacking, but Battle Footballer's defensive points will hold out. Oh, a Monster Reborn will bring back Dark Soldier number 1 in attack mode. Then activates Salamandra, increasing its attack points to 2,400. But just Tornado will destroy it, dealing more damage to himself. And we've got Foxfire in defense mode, as the life points are nearly equal. And Graceful Charity draws 2, draws 3, gets rid of 2. Potter Greed draws 2, but we get the Senior Silver Samurai in attack mode. Samurai Ninja. So we've got Mr. Magnum's boss monster already. Sadly to say, we've got little Carmava Cinema. And Magnum has attacked and does over a lot of life points, leaving Kai Fitzpatrick with only 1,000 life points remaining, with only one little fox to hold the ground. But Wabakoo goes down, and that might actually save him for 1 turn. And Wabakoo activates, saving Kai Fitzpatrick's life points for now. But with 4 monsters out, with 4 spell or trap cards out, it's going to be difficult. We've got Spirit of Flame summoning, but Widespread Rose sends that to the grave. We can tell who's the pro and who's not in this tournament. We've got Reinforcement of the Army activated, bringing Yellow Ninja to the hand. And we've got Yellow Ninja summoned. And the winner is Claude Magnum. And and we'll go to match 2 now. On match 2, Kai Fitzpatrick needs to win this to do the tiebreaker. But if not, Jean-Claude Magnum will move on to round 2 to face off with Yami Bukova. But you know what time it is? It's time to duel. So we've got Dark Soldier number 1, UFO Turtle, Lady Assassin of Flame, Salamander, and the Hidden Spellbook. And just got Graceful Charity and reinforcement of the armor. And looks like it's sent a load of good cards to the grave as well. But we do have Yellow Ninja in attack mode. So we've got Salamander empowering Dark Soldier number 1 in attack mode, doing 500 damage to Jean-Claude Magnum, doing the first damage of the duel. And we've got Lady Ninja Yan in attack mode, sending all spell and trap cards from the field to back to the hand. Dark Soldier number 1 has been repowered up again, doing. Sadly to say that gone to the grave. We've got 2 cards in the spell and trap card zone of the Hidden Spellbook and Dust Tornado. And we've got White Ninja in attack mode. And we've got UFO Turtle in attack, destroying itself to bring out Little Chimera in attack mode, doing a 1100 damage to Jean. And we've got a card face down in defense. And we've got Pot Agreed drawing 2 cards. Hidden Spellbook has been activated, bringing back Pot Agreed and Salamander to the deck. And we've got Monster Reborn, bringing back Dark Soldier number 1. And we've got the Ultimate Baseball Kid in attack mode with 4,000 attack points. Widespread Run gets destroyed because of the Crimson Ninja. And the winner is of the second duel, Kai Fitzpatrick. I'll meet everyone in the tiebreaker. On the tiebreaker, Kai Fitzpatrick or Jean-Claude Magnum need to win this to go on to round 2 to face off with Yami Bukova. But who will win? Who will lose? We don't know. But you know what time it is? It's time to duel. So we've got Little Chimera, UFO Turtle, Pot Agreed, Warbacoo, and Destruction of Strategy and Salamandra. But on Jean Magnum's side, we've got Yellow Ninja with 2 trap or spell cards face down. But we've got Attack and Receive got destroyed, so. And we've got Widespread Ruin destroying UFO Turtle as Salamandra. But that does leave. It does leave the field wide open for Yellow Ninja and Lady Ninja Yan to attack, dealing 3,000 life point damage. And we've got UFO Turtle attacking, but Kunan with chains will stop that, doing 200 damage to Kai Fitzpatrick, but summons out a second UFO Turtle. And we've got Green Ninja in attack mode. So Warbacoo will stop all that attack. And we've got Stop Defense coming to the hand. We've now got Little Chimera attacking Green Ninja. Green Ninja special ability will flip the monster face down in defense. Oh, and we get the Senior Silver Ninja in attack mode. And we got Flame Assassin of Flames in attack mode. Why would you summon? And he deals 400 life points to itself to bring out Dark Soldier number 1. Why I would do that with little to no life points, I wouldn't know. Mystic Typhoon destroys the strategy card. The Silver Silver Ninja attacks. Well, at least this is going to be out. Ooh, and Crimson Ninja gets flipped up and destroyed. And we've got Widespread Ruin face down. And we've got Zapper. Oh, and reactivated this trap card and just barely survived. Now, Kai Fitzpatrick needs to actually summon a monster out. Oh, I'm sadly to say he doesn't, and it means Jean-Claude Magnum will move on to round 2. So the senior Silver Ninja attacks and wins the duel. Jean-Claude Magnum moves on to round 2 to face Yami Bakova in round 2. In the next episode, we'll start off with My Valentine's versus Croquet. See you later.